good matchup into the Nautilus and also to the Jhin. One of the things with Jhin is even if you just block one shot, that's a lot of his damage.
Yeah, and if you block one shot, it can make it less likely for the follow-up shots to hit.
He feed back, so Dudu actually has a pretty big health advantage, but is quite far behind in terms of farm.
It's a nice hook here onto Berserker, but guess who is here? It's Pyoshik. He did not break the wrist and walk away. He broke the wrist and stood around us. Now we got a trade in the top lane. Keen solo killed by Dudu, and now in the bottom lane, Duro gonna be taken out by this nice gank roller. No flash, no barrier. He is dead, as that will be another couple of kills to DNF.
Berserker!
No way.
9 HP I saw him have just for a second there.
Either.
Oh, and now this is a situation where Berserker with the extra gold has a Sheen and a Tier.
We got needles coming out here. Looks like Dudu's okay.
Okay, back to our regularly scheduled programming, I think is what I'd say.
Pro gaming.
Top lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, pro gaming. And now looking potentially to dive Dudu. No biscuits available at the moment. We've hit our quota already.
Yeah.
If we don't get another Chemtech Soul throughout the LCK season, I'm fine with that.
It almost feels like you've kind of lost control.
A little bit.
Like, Chemtech just has a mind of his own now.
Oh, man. Don't even remember. Which, okay. Oh.
Okay, instead he's going to dash in instead of getting knocked back. Pyongyang, he will flash, but I think he just dies. Yeah, Roller just going to shoot him down. And Pyongyang not expecting the entire team to be there with the rotation coming up from Gen.G's bottom lane for Pyoshik to start them. And Canyon's just doing the Raptors. Looks like with the pressure they have in mid lane,
Oh man, this is
just gonna back away.
I think that was very much a respectful move away, and it's stuff like this that over the course of the game will just gradually allow you to pick up more farm advantages. And DN Freecs are really set up for this dragon. You can see Chovy positioned, he's looking for a wall.
Yeah, I mean the wall,
doesn't really do anything.
it's about sending a message. And there's the combo onto Life. He is going to go down. And he's basically the sacrifice as he was trying to hold the door for the rest of the team. Berserker's just here trying to do some damage. The winning strategy.
Some are winning. We've seen some good games, less good games, you know,
Yeah.
from the Neferi.
So we're just trading turrets.
170 CS, by the way. I mean, Berserker's not far behind in terms of, you know,
Yeah.
the CS race, but I don't think he's going to catch up. Oh, no.
That's a stun. Dudu down to half health. He is Mbessa, so I think he's fine. But he has to run away from the turret, importantly. So it's just more damage on the turret. He's trying to clear the wave, and now he's going to be punished for it. Why did he go back in? As now he got life in here as well. He's like, here, take me too. Why not? Heralds.
Are they? I feel like maybe Gen.G might oppose this.
I mean, they said it.
Oh,
They said, they declared, we're going to take the Rift Herald. And I think Gen.G want to say no to that, as Duro is taking up quite a lot here. The ult goes in. A lot of damage only goes on the front line as Dudu gets in the back line, but he immediately gets traded out for the support. That's not a good trade for him. Now Canyon in with the ult, but now Gwen, there is nothing stopping him from just running at the enemy team. In goes Canyon as well, looking for a bit more. Need another shove here. Berserker doesn't seem to have his arcane shift anymore. There it is. Finally does come up, and he is incredibly low. But they'll just take Pyongyang instead, they say, as Keen does pick up the kill. You know, as we were saying, the beginning was good, right? So maybe the comms were like, hey guys, we're winning, go, go, go. Like, we got this. All the tanks soak the damage on our team. We can win this. Oh no, Pyongyang. Oh, not like this. Oh, he doesn't have a splash. And he saves the seismic shove for after he goes for the dash, knowing that he doesn't have flash, and just uses the rocks on the ground to stun him on the dash. Is now Pyongyang 0-3. Unfortunately, well, they really want to make their play here on this Infernal Drake, which we'll see how that does go. DNF aren't that far behind. It's only 3K, but, you know, even some Magic Pen going to come through for Chovy so he can deal with some of those frontliners a bit better alongside of his Leandries. Is now Life in a rough spot. His ult actually misses everyone. Is going to slow a couple of people, but he's still going to die eventually. Down he goes. A very desperate Sejuani ult just to try to get out, as now Pyongyang going to be denied the wall away from the doggy. This Canyon does go in. That's a double kill for Keen. And Dudu was on the bottom side as well. He never really got to join the fight. Gen.G, just a couple of free kills.
Something to take away from this, but still, third dragon for Gen.G, they're now on Soul Point. And I think the game already feels a little bit rough. If they get Soul, just Chovy
just a Chovy angle.
Yeah, you know, Keen has been fine, but he did get solo killed. Canyon's been fine. He's got a better octagon than anyone else, I think it's clear.
He does, yeah. He's great in the octagon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to set up any MMA with our players just yet. But soon. We do have a wall coming up, a failed engage from Duro, and Gen.G just say, we don't really want to do it. We're just going to flash away. And that does a bit of damage. A very low Otacon here. As Pyosik looking to try to get this one done. Duro extremely low. He should be going down. He just goes in. Meanwhile, Ruler is zoned away. It's a good fight here for DNF as Canyon in a rough spot as well. But some resets are coming out here. Some withdrawals as Pyosik is also going to withdraw. And we do have Ruler on the backside. Just going to hit Pungan with that one. Gets the root down. And Pungan is not very long for this world. Does go for the withdrawal. Dudu not going to get the kill on a Canyon. And Gen.G just played for the long game, and they get so much bonus gold on the backside of this fight. Showing a little bit too much respect.
Yeah.
This time is a much less good angle.
Yeah, there's a lot more people there.
Yeah, and now we got the root here on Life, who's just dying, gets his ult off at least. Meanwhile, we got Berserker knocked up as well. He has to get out of the fight, and it's just 1-by-1. You see DNF trying to run away. That is a very nice wall. It's over the wall! He does get him! Spoongun will go down. Looks like Berserk was able to get out of that one just barely. Canyon's still on chase. He still has his ult. Pyosik trying to use the disengage cone.
The dogs!
And he will get away just because of a cone that was randomly there.
Yep.
Nice. But it is still Infernal Soul for Gen.G.
Yeah, I don't think they needed more damage. I don't think they needed more burst, but they've got it. So Gen.G and DN Freecs, between Gen.G members, okay?
Gen.G and the rest of Gen.G. All comes in, Dudu's just absolutely dead.
He gets it. He picks up the kill.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh. This is getting pretty rough, Ox. DNF are kind of getting bullied here.
But again, we've moved
like
on. We've moved on
here.
from the competition between these two teams.
Yeah.
It's now a competition between the players. And right now, again, kill lead massively for Keen. But he did get solo killed earlier, so that takes away some points.
It definitely does.
Chovy is trying to steal kills. I hope to see him cancel Ruler's ult again.
I think it was pretty obvious that what he meant by that, you know?
Yeah, I think so. You think Chovy is going to make a mistake like that?
Okay. Well, he's gonna...
There's the wall. Oh, he doesn't cancel his ult.
Oh, no, Pungan. He tries to flash over, he just dies. Stunned on the dash. And now they're without their Azir. And they're just running at them. The double seismic shove, and this time Ruler not able to pick up the kills, finally gets one. And it's Canyon who says, give the POM to me. But actually, it's just Keen who gets the final kill anyway. Hits 8 kills in a row.
This is what happens when Chovy doesn't cancel Ruler's ult, is he actually got a kill. So, you know, maybe Chovy missing a trick there a little bit.
Misuse of the ult, for sure.
Maybe his strategy could have been a little bit better if he wanted to get more kills, because right now he's third, right? Which frankly, kind of slacking.
He does have very high kill participation, though, 15. Like Ahri's, I mean, maybe she dashes away, but you have so much follow-up CC with Sylas and Pantheon that if you hook anyone, basically, honestly, even Xin Zhao,
even
from
Xin
the
Zhao,
head.
yeah, like, you just CC chain him with the Pantheon and the Sylas and kill him. So.
And guess what? Pyosik is here. So you can see that Gen.G, they really want it. Oh, nice range on a Berserker! He is just so dead! And that was the guy that did have Flash!
Yeah, that one definitely should have flashed it.
It was max range.
I know, perfect place for KT.
Oh, yeah, you're right, sorry.
That was Duro.
Oh yeah, that was Duro and Berserker. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Get the teams confused sometimes.
It happens, you know.
Yeah.
I did that yesterday. Well, I said KT when it was Dongshim.
Yeah,
but they're both red-colored teams, you know, this again. Whereas Malignant's like, you could ult like a minute before an objective to look for a pick, and then it's back up to the objective.
Wants a flash at a Life, and it's a flash at a Canyon, and now Duro in a bit of trouble. He gets his ult off, but that's not going to be great. It's now a little 3v3 action, and Pyosik just burned down. And now Berserker finally gets here, and Life is in a lot of trouble. Doesn't have his flash, and he's just going to die. So there you go. They go way too deep for that. They got the Duro kill, and then they immediately got punished.
Yeah, just a bit of a weird way this fight ended up playing out. You know, initially didn't look too terrible for the DN Freecs, but they kind of overcommitted in that situation and got punished for it pretty swiftly. There's Xin Zhao, and then Ari jumps in, gets taken out. Life has no flash, and now, oh no.
Bunyan, no Spirit Rush, no flash, no life. Down he goes. It's a gank from Duro.
It feels so rough. And now Dragon gonna be picked up by Gen.G. Chovy's hanging around top looking for Dudu.
Physics here. And I mean, he's not doing a whole lot, but he's keeping Dudu a bit safe.
Supervising.
Here right before it does fall off.
Should get the tower here as well, I would think.
But yeah, it just feels like, you know, especially for DNF, they are one of these teams that if they don't really get it going, they just kind of sit back and don't do much. And to be fair, there's nothing they can do really at this time.
They're waiting for a better opportunity. Yeah. The Herald, and there was a lot of Gen.G members here.
Yeah, there's a lot of eyes in this one. Let's hope that Pushik's got it. He is frontlining. He is the frontline for the team, so that is his job. And goes in onto Canyon. There's the Lulu ult onto him as well, and he just flashes away. And now the hook comes down on a Pushik, and he dies immediately. But Keen, also in a bit of trouble, just flashes away out of that one. Ruler gonna have to go to that Feather Storm. Still wanted to fight, it looks like. But the rest of the team was backing away. But low on health once again here is DNF. And they will also abandon ship.
Just unable to find the momentum. The thing is, if you get a kill, you get him resets for the Ari. You know this composition for the DN Freecs can...
Oh, the hook once again! Duro will not be stopped tonight. I think he just gets POM, right?
Maybe.
I mean, he looked the coolest,
He
right?
did look pretty cool.
He played Nautilus in game 1.
Yeah, I wasn't the greatest Nautilus game.
Yeah, but, you know, he played Blitzcrank afterwards.
Yeah, but Chovy.
That's fair, yeah. That's a good argument.
Over the wall. So now they turn the pressure over here, and they're trying to get Keenan again. This is such a momentum-based... Oh, we don't got to talk.
Yeah, we're just going in on the life here, and the shield is held up. The equalizer was okay. Bit of zoning. And now Chovy's going in. He's got a Seraphim on everyone. And now he's just running them down. Keen comes in as well on the flank. Canyon ulting in, and they're not going to get away from Chovy here. And so the argument of just Chovy, I think, might be correct for the POM for this one.
You say that, but Keen did this sick engage with the Rift Herald, so maybe he just gets it off the back.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Maybe.
But one of the things with this DN Freecs composition is the momentum they gain in a fight. If you get early kills, you can start to clean up. The Ari gets reset, the Zeri can chase people down.
Yeah. I mean, Gen.G just kind of ran at them. Pressed all their buttons. Oh, okay. Gank brush.
They can totally kill him. He's got no flash.
Well, he puts up the shield, and he's quite tanky. I mean, it's taking so long, and they finally get him. And the ult comes in on a Bunyan. Equalizer, pretty good. He's burning down. This is kind of just a 2v5. Finally, Ruler does get here, and now Duro's here as well. And I think he hooked the Otacon. Not sure about that one. The rest of the team that was very deep will be punished for it. And Gen.G probably just gonna let Ruler solo the Otacon. He's not going to. They say, why bother?
Yeah,
we don't need this.
Berserker should be out. He's a Zeri.
Although... maybe he's just not. Looks like no dash.
What was his E cooldown?
I would assume he used it somewhere. Yeah. And that's why Chovy was going so hard for that.
Well, 0. I know there's a team in the league who wouldn't have liked to go 18-0.
But at this point, I'm just hoping that DNF don't go 0-18. Honestly, I just don't. I don't want to see that. I don't think anyone wants to see that.
No.
Equalizer is actually just zoning them away. A little bit early, though, and they have Redemption. But the hook comes in, and that is Shintel, and we talked about this in the giraffe. Even with the Lulu ult, he's so low, and Keen just burns him down. Oh, with the polymorph! He's going to save his life. And where was Chovy this entire time? He was flanking.
The long flank.
He's pulling a pull base, still flanking. That's another hook comes in. And life. Oh, the charm does go down onto Ruler, but there's just no follow-up.
Just get the Otacon, just get it.
Oh, he dies to the ult. That's so rough. Berserker ults and then immediately dies himself. And yeah, I think they just smacked them in the face with their wallets and say, good day to you, sir. Triple kill for Chovy. And I think that might just be the game.
Yeah, I think...
Maybe not right now, but like...
Berserker's level 12, Chovy is level 16. He also has Seeker's Arm Guard and a 10-stack Dark Seal. And by the way, Berserker has Runans. I don't think Runans is helping you too much when you're trying to kill a single Silas. He's trying to intimidate it, you know?
The pan down is very intimidating, so I understand.
TP comes through.
And they never had to do the Baron in the first place. They have the Otacon, and the withdrawal comes in. Chovy's very behind them. Berserker is already dead, and that's the biggest issue. Chovy also is just unkillable. They don't have the damage to take him out. It's just the Lulu knockup. And yeah, Piosik's just running away. I mean, what can you even say at this point? It's 12,000 gold. The lead. Piosik is emoting his way.
Just keep running.
To the death chamber. No, he's going to die like a man. He's Xin Zhao.
Respect.
And yeah, I don't think... Oh?
Oh.
Outplayed! Outsmarted! And then Chovy just dashed over the wall.
Yeah, that was a little Do moment. Well, I'm sorry, Duro. You really did try. Even 30 minutes.
Yeah. Well, okay, well, they got the Mikhail's cooldown. And Duro missed his hook. And well, Piosik's already dead. Chovy is just AoEing the enemy team as he is Zonyazing mid-dash, mid-chain. Oh! There's the hook over the wall. Dudu had no chance, and Chovy actually takes negative damage from him. The game is over, guys. Chovy has 13 kills and 25 stacks in his Majais. It's just over. He's level 18. He's dashing around the pit, dashing around the base. And, well, at least Gen.G didn't take their time with this one.
Yeah.
Said, well, we'll put you out of your misery faster. And Canyon gets the kill and doesn't die.
Doesn't even die, yeah.
Very nicely timed.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.